Hello folks and welcome to a new game for me. This is Storm Chasers, and basically you go around and try to capture photos of tornadoes. It's a game that is no longer being supported by the creator or anything like that. You can see they even have Twister's movie logo in the background here. But once upon a time I really wanted to be a Storm Chaser, so this game kind of gives me that opportunity in a very safe environment. So we have missions here. There's a total of 8 missions, and then there's also like a area where you can go in and kind of go around and just do whatever, and then you can also become the tornado and destroy stuff. So there's lots to do in here for being a game that never really left early access. So this is a weak storm that's been detected in a growing area. Remember that your car is in the workshop, so be careful. We have to score more than 200 points, earn at least 20 points in a single photo, and gives us some of this other stuff. So we don't have a car, we have no probes, we don't have to worry about that. So let's start this up and see what happens here. We get this nice little load screen going through, doing its thing. We'll see if we ever see a tornado quite that large in this game or not. I don't know if they exist here. So, I'm a little disappointed this game never really took place. Ooh, yeah, okay, we can move real fast here. Alright, so we have a nice little dirt road. It looks a little better farther away than it does up close, but textures aren't terrible. And we're just going to go around and see what we can find here. So we can run, we can look around. I don't think there's any tiredness kind of ratings here, so not worried about that. And I guess we're just waiting for, well, it looks like there might be something there. So let's just head over to this barn maybe and see what we can find out. There's stuff blowing around. He says some leaves and grass. That's kind of cool looking. And this whole thing looks to slowly be rotating. So, I mean, obviously they're going to put us in a spot that we want to be in. But we do get that red truck that was at the opening screen there. We get that to play with. But let's take a look here. And it's hard to tell. Oh, there's something. You see it over there? You hear those bales of hay? So we're going to bring up. There's our first funnel coming in here. Can see it coming in. And our job right now is just take pictures. So we can do something like that, and then we can focus our camera here. I think. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know how to do that. There we go. Much better. Alright, so we had a picture there that was worth 16 points. Let's see if we can do a little better. Let's maybe not go closer to the tornado per se, but let's go close to the tornado. That one was 18 points. Alright, so, oops, sorry. So right now let's see if this thing is actually coming at us. So we're not going to move at all. If it doesn't move left or right, that means it's coming straight at us and that we need to move a little bit here. I think it's coming straight at us, so we're just going to go down here a little bit. This is obviously, don't ever do this, but it's kind of fun to just kind of see what could be possibly here. All right, so I'm hoping we get those hay bales. That's what I want to see. This makes me uncomfortable. I'm gonna have bad dreams tonight, but man, it looks cool. There we go. We're getting better here. And we can actually move while we're taking the picture, so we can try to get a little closer here. We can crouch down if we wanted to. These little artsy shots we get there, yeah. And it looks like it's going to go into that barn, so let's try to get a little closer here. And it looks like we've done our goal here. So I don't know if timing-wise how this works. No. Just looks blurry at that distance. Yeah, I'm not an expert photographer, I'm sorry here. Our camera doesn't have a autofocus. Alright. Looks super cool though. Just coming down, filtering through there. Very neat. Let's see what else we can do here. That tornado is clearly moving away from us. I don't think it's a strong enough tornado to affect that thing there. Try getting all of the debris. What are you talking about? Alright, and it looks like we've done our goal here in that time period. There we go. Alright, we are out of time, I think, or we've run out of pictures, one of the two. But let's take a look and see how we're doing here. We are nowhere close on the scoreboards. Those scoreboards seem a little broken to me, but I'll take it. We got a score of 385. I don't know it. I'm assuming that's our dying, and I don't know what that is, but we did what we needed to do. So we've accomplished our goal there, and mission 1 of this game is completed. Let's move on to mission 2 and see what we have. We've detected a storm in a forest area. It could be difficult to take a good photo with all of those trees. So we have 5 minutes. We need to score 300 points and walk closer to less than 328 feet from a tornado because, you know, why be precise? We do have a car available to us. The car damage doesn't get hit, and there's no fuel. I guess we can limit the amount of fuel that might be happening there. So we'll see what happens here in just a moment. Okay, these loading screens are pretty cool and also terrifying. This is Jimmy Wells. Don't know what that means. Alright, so there's our car. So we run up to it, we can hit E to enter the driving field. Ooh, we have a laptop available to us. We have radio. See the storm clouds kind of gathering there. Let's see what the radar looks like. So that's clearly our storm that we're going to have to be worried about. It looks like we have a max of 20 photos that we can take. Okay, so we can't do anything there. So we have a tornado warning. Let's go back here. There it is. And where's it going? Oops, sorry. Just want to see if this is drifting anywhere, if we should go up this road. I think we're probably going to want to try to get to that road maybe. So let's hit the gas and go. How do we go? There we go. Okay. So as you're looking around, it doesn't influence the car. You just need to kind of make sure you keep both things in mind here. And you can see on the laptop there we have the warning. Still don't really see the tornado at all. I think I want to stay on the road. Looks like there's a turn coming up here that the tornado should be crossing here. There it is. See it? That's super cool looking. It's right in front of us. So let's see if we can get up there before it crosses the road and get nice and close to it. Alright. We'll put on the brakes because we're getting hit with rain. Get out of the car now. You can see it right there. That's kind of terrifying looking. Might actually back up a little here. I know we have to be in a certain distance to the thing, but okay. Looks like it's going to cross in front of us, I think. Just on the edge of those trees there. It's going to come right at us, it looks like here. So let's back up just a bit. There's the bottom of it. Oh God. Okay. So we have that. Let's get out here. Yeah, I don't know how to adjust focus properly here, so I'm not going to worry about that. But our goal is to get close to this tornado, so we're going to run over to it. Because that seems like a really, really good idea. And we don't have a lot of time to attain our points here. Oh goodness. We still have not obtained our goal of getting close enough to this tornado somehow. Being within 300 something feet of the tornado seems like a terrible, terrible idea. So we're going to run into this tornado. Let's see, it's just wrecking house on that tree there. There we go. And I'm just trying to grab photos to get our score here. There we go. We have our score. We have that done. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Or did I meet our goals? I don't know what just happened. Let's go back to resume here. Oh, I think I killed it. We'll let the timer run out, but we have our score here. Oh, I love early access games. They are so much fun and so frustrating sometimes. You can see we're down here. Wow, there's a lot of people that have actually played this game, and you can see there's a whole bunch of people who are weather nerds that have played this as well. This is super cool. It's super fun to just kind of go around and see what's going on tornado-wise. So I'm not going to go with the missions. Let's go back here and let's go into free roaming. We have the option of continuing doing photography. I don't want to do that. I want to feel the power and become a tornado. So we can kind of just go in and see what that is actually like, and then we'll wrap this one up. If you want to see me do the other missions, just let me know in the comments. I haven't done all of them. That's the first two there. I can go through and do the other ones if we'd like, but I want to see what people are into here. So, we are currently creating the tornado. You can see the grass kind of fades in and out as you increase your viewing distance. As you come down, you can start seeing grass. Oh, we can even zoom in. Okay. Got these nice little buildings. And we're going to start off, it looks like here, as an EF0 once this tornado comes into being on this very clear day with nothing around for miles upon miles, it looks like. It's just this little town. And maybe there's some stuff over there. It looks like there's a barn way out there in the distance, maybe. Do you see that just on the top right-hand side? There's a little bit of barn. And there's roads going to places, so maybe we'll find this. But let's see what kind of damage we can do here. Here comes our tornado. Very cool. And you can see down at the bottom there's a little percentage bar. And we have to do a certain amount of damage as a tornado. And now we can click and it upgrades us to an EF1. And I guess our goal here is to go to an EF5. Not really sure. Oops. We're just going to go through house by house here. And pick up and see what kind of damage we can do. You can see we're flinging all of the stuff that there's some chairs, gutters. Looks like our tornado is getting stuck on some things. Ooh, look at that. We took a tree out there. Our tornado is not strong enough to take out fences. We can definitely knock over umbrellas. We can move cars. It's kind of fun. How about mailboxes? Can we do anything in mailbox? No, mailbox is fine. How about trash cans? We can definitely do stuff with trash cans. There we go. Planners. Yep, all that stuff goes. Alright, we're going to upgrade to an EF2 now. You can see our tornado is slowly getting bigger. Wasn't that? And, oh, now we can wreck fences. And you can see some of the stuff that we used to have here is now... Ooh, we're taking parts of the porch apart. Parts of the roof are coming apart now. Wow, this is kind of wild. Just looking at what you could potentially do or what you could potentially face. So EF2, not something you want to mess with. We've now upgraded to an EF3, which we should start taking a whole bunch more stuff apart here. And you see we're taking the first floor or the second floor of all these buildings apart pretty easily. I'm sorry for this little block of neighborhood because we've come in and just absolutely wrecked it. But that's why when they tell you to stay on the lowermost interior spot of a building when there's a tornado, this is it. Because look, all the damage we're doing is only to the second floor. And that's as an EF3. Not that this game I don't think is going to be super... Wow, we're EF4 now. Look how much bigger we've gotten. So we're just going to go straight through here and see what happens. You can see our damage meters going up very quickly. We are hitting houses down there on the left-hand side that we're not even really touching. There's a house across the street and the house that where you went through. We're just going to go straight down this road here. We've done that, so now it's time to go to EF5 and see what we have. And you can see that as we get in here, stuff is just flying apart. So we're taking trees right off their stumps or their roots. You can see that tree's there, but there's other trees that we've just completely ripped out of the ground. And you notice there's no buildings anymore. They all have been completely wiped away. Let's see if we can see one here as it comes through. So yeah, that's beyond terrifying. Glad this is just a game, and unfortunately this stuff happens in real life, but hopefully this will never be something we have to really be concerned with for a lot of people, and I do trust in early warning systems, all the stuff that we have here, but this gives you a really healthy respect for tornadoes in general and what they do, and just how powerful they are. Because you take a look here, the amount of damage we've done to this town in just a little bit of time is horrifying. So, I'm going to end that tornado. It's going to finish, and it should just disappear like a tornado does in Twister, where they just kind of cause damage or cause a cool scene, and then they just go away. And that's that. Again, the game here takes a little time to do all of the things that it's supposed to do. We can continue going through, but I'm assuming that our tornado is slowly... You can see it's kind of not that dark, ominous thing we had before. There are some little breaks in it. It's getting a little lighter in color. Probably just because the ground, the color of tornadoes is not due because of how big or strong it is. It's the dirt or whatever it's pulling in. But you can see our tornado is definitely getting smaller here as it slowly comes together. And as we get close to the end here, our tornado is doing one last bit of damage to that house, and there it goes. It disappeared into nothingness. All right. Well, folks, that's going to wrap us up for here. If you want to see more Storm Chaser stuff, let me know. I'll be happy to go through the other scenarios and just play around a bit. There are cities and stuff that you can go through with this as well, with tornadoes, and see what they do. But you can see the damage path that we left here is pretty significant and not the best. So, I have conflicted feelings about this game. One, it's not finished, so that's kind of disappointing. But also, this is making a game out of something that does have real impact on real people. So, a little different here, but hey, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.